Good morning, Satnam. I hope everyone is doing okay this week. It's starting to get chilly and dark come 5:30 in the morning. But obviously there has been, we're in the midst of the energy of the full moon this week. We have the full moon on Sunday. And obviously it highlights some of the things that are lurking in the dark. But on the other flip side, it can also be showing you things that are in bloom in your life as well. So there's always two sides of everything. This is a big full moon, especially around themes of separation, isolation, abandonment wounds. Yeah, there's a lot going on with this moon, but it's also to free us. So yeah, there's a lot going on at the moment. So if you're feeling it, just remember it's all about self-love at the moment. So really allowing yourself to stop and come to a place of reflection and sit with the emotions that are coming up. Okay, so we're just going to come and sit in easy pose. We're going to just start closing down the eyes. And we're just going to really position ourselves nicely in alignment. We're going to really start to get our ribs over our pelvis, making sure the two are lined up. I'm going to get you to just apply a light mula band where we're squeezing the sexual organs together, applying that pelvic floor, but then start to squeeze around the area around your diaphragm, your ribs, really starting to lock that on. I'm going to get you to take a nice deep breath in here, feeling your breath all the way down into your lower abdominal and out. And then starting to lengthen through your spine and making sure your head and your clavicle are on top of your diaphragm. So we're not leaning forward, we're not leaning back or to the sides. We're stacking each section on top of each other. To apply the Jula band or throat lock, we gently draw the head back, making a slight double chin. And from this space of complete body alignment, I'm going to get you to start taking your gaze in and up to your third eye, activating your pituitary gland, your master gland. Taking a nice deep breath in and a big sigh out. And again, deep breath in and a big sigh out. Last one. Deep breath in, feeling your belly all the way up on the in-breath. And a big sigh out. Drawing your navel back towards the spine. I'm going to get you to start to rub your hands together now. Coming into prayer mudra with your thumbs at your sternum. I'm going to open up our practice this morning with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. This is evoking our inner teacher. I will repeat this 3 times, followed by the heart protection mantra, Ad Gade Name, Jugat Gade Name, Sat Gade Name, Siddhi Gade Debe Name. This is protecting our hearts in our collective space this morning. I'm going to get everyone to take a beautiful breath in and out, and into chant. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Ad Gade Name, Jugat Gade Name, Sat Gade Name, Siddhi Gade Name. Ad Gade Name, Jugat Gade Name, Sat Gade Name, Siddhi Gade Name. Ad Gade Name, Jugat Gade Name, Sat Gade Name, Siddhi Gade Name. Taking a nice deep breath in. Suspending the breath, applying the Mula Band, squeezing your sexual organs and anus together, lengthening through your spine, taking your gaze in and up to your third eye. And releasing the breath out completely. Retaining the breath out. Applying the Mula Band, lengthening through your spine. Taking your gaze in and up to your third eye. And releasing, inhaling. And exhaling. Now we're going to be moving through pranayama this morning, which is breath work. And this is really good for helping us regulate our emotions and our nervous system. So if you know you have been slightly on high this week, or you've had those running thoughts or patterns, limiting beliefs that have been popping up, breath work is a great way to move us through that. It's going to help shift our energy and just balance out our nadis. So I'm going to get you to stay seated in easy pose. Obviously, with easy pose, it's always good to have a bolster underneath your hips. So we always want to make our hips higher than our knees, and our pelvis is going to tilt forward slightly. We're going to lengthen through the spine. This is going to help sitting positions a lot more. Obviously, you can come into a chair if you need as well. Our eyes are actually going to be just open. So we're going to have our eyes open at 1/10. So they're just open. And then I'm going to get you to roll your eyes upwards. The mudra we're going to be using is we're just going to be alternate nostril breathing. So we're just going to be directing our breath with the right hand. Okay, so that hand's just going to be in front of our face. We're going to do a few things with this alternate nostril breathing. We're going to bring a visualization into it. So whatever side you are breathing in on, we are going to be drawing white light that's coming down through our crown, and it's going to come all the way to our base. As we hold the breath, the light gets stronger at your base, and as we exhale, we're bringing that white light back up the opposite side, or the side we're exhaling on, and out the crown. Okay, so that is one layer to it. The other layer to it is we're actually going to be using a count, which is 1, breathe in for 1, hold for 4, out for 2. Okay, so 1 is actually going to be counting sa, ta, na, ma. That is classified as 1. Okay, so we'll inhale for 1 sa, ta, na, ma. We're going to hold for 4 sa, ta, na, mas, and then we're going to exhale for 2 sa, ta, na, mas. So we are going to move with music for this one, just so you can count. I'm going to run you through one round, and then I'm going to go silent, and we're just going to be here for a few minutes. So essentially what we're going to be doing first is blocking our right nostril with our right thumb. We're blocking from underneath our nostril as well. We're not closing from the side. And we're going to be inhaling through the left nostril. We're going to be holding the breath, and then we're going to be closing the left nostril with the right index finger. And then we're going to exhale through the right nostril. Then we're going to inhale through the right nostril, suspend the breath, and then we're going to exhale through the left, and then inhale through the left. So we're just going to repeat that cycle. I'm just going to grab my stereo. So if everyone can just get into position now. Just drawing your eyes to barely open, drawing your eyes, rolling your eyes back. The left hand can be in Gya Mudra, where your index and thumb are together, all other fingers out straight, and just bringing your right hand in front of your face. And we can just move with the mantra here. Sada. Inhaling through the left. Sada. Holding the breath, closing the left nostril. Sada nama. Sada nama. Sada nama. Exhaling. Sada nama. Sada nama. Sada nama. Holding the breath. Closing the right nostril. Sada nama. Sada nama. Exhaling. Sada nama. Sada nama. Sada Sada go at your side. Sada Sada nama. Sada nama. Sada nama. Sada nama. Sada nama. Sada nama. Sada
Sadanama, 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 Sadanama,
Inhaling through both nostrils now. And exhaling. Inhaling again. Suspending the breath. Applying the root lock. Lengthening through the spine. Taking your gaze in and up to your third eye. And exhaling. And just becoming very still with yourself. Just for a moment. Starting to become aware of how your subtle body energy is starting to shift. What nostril was more blocked? Our left nostril corresponds with our parasympathetic nervous system, whilst our right corresponds with the sympathetic nervous system. These little changes can tell us a lot about what is happening within us. We're going to step into our kyria now. So we're just going to come into a front stretch to begin with. I'm going to get you to lengthen up your spine and just bring your left leg out. Our right foot's going to be nestled into our left thigh. And we're going to inhale and lengthen through our spine as we turn our thoracic to face the leg. As we exhale, we're going to hinge from the hips and start to bend over our left leg. Now we want to make sure the knee is pointing straight up. We don't want any rotation through the knee. The knee has to be facing the ceiling. And then as you bend forward, you can grab your leg, your ankle, your foot, or your big toe with your pointer and index finger. As we inhale, we lengthen through the spine, drawing the crown towards the feet. And as we exhale, we surrender a little more into the pose. On the inhale, you might be feeling the tummy touching the thighs. And on the exhale, you might feel the navel draw back towards the spine, and you might feel a subtle lift through your pelvic floor. We're just going to be here for a few minutes. Really concentrate on your breath. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Remembering to lengthen the spine on the inhale and surrender a little more into the posture. We want to keep our chest broad here, as broad as we can. Really concentrating on your breath. Starting to become aware of the lengthening that's happening in the hamstrings and your lower back. As we inhale here, we're just going to lengthen through the spine. And as we exhale, we're just bringing ourselves up into a straight spine. We're going to take a beautiful breath in here and out. Another breath in and out. And one more time, deep breath in and out. We're just going to change legs now. So bringing our right leg out straight. Our left foot is nestled into our right thigh. As we inhale, we're going to lengthen through the spine, twist the thoracic to face the leg. And then as we exhale, we're hinging from the hip and bending forward. Wherever that is for you today, grabbing your leg, your ankle, your foot or your toe. With your toe, if that is accessible, make sure you are pushing your thumb into your toenail. And as we inhale, we're lengthening through the spine, drawing the crown towards the foot. And as we exhale, we're allowing the navel to draw back towards the spine, and we're surrendering into the pose. Inhaling, really feeling your belly expand on the thigh, perhaps. And as you exhale, you're starting to notice that subtle lift in your pelvic floor area as you draw your navel back towards your spine. This is going to allow the opportunity to come a little deeper. Allowing yourself to surrender in this pose while still being active. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Long, slow, deep breathing. Continue to lengthen the spine, drawing the crown towards the foot on the inhale. Inhale and lengthen. And as you exhale, engage in your core as you come up straight. Just taking a beautiful deep breath in at the top. And out. Deep breath in. And out. One more time. Deep breath in. And out. We're just going to change back to our left side now. So bringing our left leg out straight and our right foot is nestled into the left thigh. As we inhale, we're hinging again from the hips to grab either our leg, ankle, foot, or toe. And as we exhale, we're going to bring our arm up, opening up our chest. And then we're dropping the right arm behind our back. Now this, you may just come to your sacrum, or for those that are a little more flexible, you may even come to that left thigh. As we inhale, we're going to open up the chest even more, dropping that right shoulder blade back down your back. We're taking our gaze over our right shoulder. Inhaling, opening the chest, lengthening through the spine, drawing the crown up. And as we exhale, you can soften and allow the twist to get a little deeper. We're going to be here for a few minutes. You can take your gaze in and up to your third eye. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. We want to continue lifting through the crown, lengthening through the spine on the inhale. We don't want to kind of sink into this posture. Really concentrate on your breathing. Continue to drop that right scapula a little more down your back. Allowing your jaw to be soft here. Allowing yourself to open. And as we inhale here, we're going to lengthen the spine a little more. And as we exhale, we're rotating back to face the leg. Inhale here. And as we exhale, we're coming up to a seated position, making sure you're really engaging that lower abdominal on the lift up. We're just going to take a nice deep breath in here and out and in and out, really allowing your nervous system to just settle back down. We're going to come back for our final stretch on the right. So, yeah, making that leg nice and straight as we lengthen. As we inhale, we lengthen through the spine. And as we exhale, we're hinging from the hips, moving forward, grabbing the leg, ankle, foot, or toe, whatever is right for you today. We're going to inhale here, really lengthen through the spine. And as we exhale, we're opening up our chest, bringing the arm towards the sky, and then dropping the arm behind our back, either coming to our sacrum or our outer right thigh. Inhaling as we open the posture, opening that right shoulder, looking over our shoulder. And as we exhale, we allow ourselves to just surrender into the posture here. Really making sure your shoulder blade is moving down your back. This will make the side open up just a little more. Inhaling, lengthening through the spine, opening up that chest, the collarbones. And as we exhale, we're allowing ourselves to soften in. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Really concentrate on your breath. You can imagine your breath is filling up your right lateral side, offering it more space. Taking your gaze in and up to your third eye. Continue to lengthen as you inhale, opening the chest. And as you exhale, surrendering a little more into the stretch. Relaxing your jaw. As you inhale here, we're going to lengthen through the spine. We're going to rotate and look back towards the leg, engaging your lower core as you exhale and come back to a seated position. You can come into a cross-legged position now. We're just going to take a beautiful breath in first and out. And again, deep breath in and out. And one more time, deep breath in and out. We're going to be coming into a spinal flex here. So we're going to be grabbing the front shin. And as we inhale, we are lengthening, opening up our chest, which is going to naturally take our gaze to the sky. We don't want to be dropping the head back. We're just opening up through the chest here. And as we exhale, we are rounding through the spine, but we're keeping the chin parallel with the floor. Inhaling as we open, flexing the spine forward, tilting the pelvis forward. And as we exhale, we're rounding the spine like a big C, keeping the chin parallel with the floor. So you can either go slow here, or you can make this movement a little quicker. Make sure the breath is through the nose, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. If you've got a little more energy to expel, you can go quicker here. Making the breath sharp, short, through the nose. We're here for a couple of minutes. Take your gaze down, drawing your eyes in and up to your third eye. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Inhaling, lengthening through your spine, applying the Mula bands, lengthening through your spine, taking your gaze in and up to your third eye. And as we exhale here, I'm going to get you to come and lie flat now. Just resting for a moment. Starting to become aware of how your body is feeling after those first couple of exercises. How is your subtle energy changing in and around you? We're going to come into our next exercise, and it's a cross crawl. So this posture is fantastic for bilateral stimulation. So it's really good at focusing the mind and the brain, and it's really good for repatterning. Okay, so as we inhale here, we are lifting the left knee towards the chest, and the right arm goes up overhead. As we exhale, we're drawing the leg and arm back down onto the floor. And as we inhale, we're drawing the right knee towards the chest, the left arm overhead. Exhaling as both arm and leg come back onto the floor. Inhaling as the left knee comes towards the chest, the right arm above. And as we exhale, we're drawing the arm and the leg back down onto the table. We're just going to continue this movement with our own breath cycle now. Make sure you're going long, slow, and deep on the inhale and exhale. You can mentally vibrate sat on the inhale and Nam as you exhale. Closing down your eyes, taking your gaze in and up to your third eye. I'm going to go silent now and allow you to enjoy this movement. Inhaling as you come up wherever you are, and exhaling as you lower the leg and arm down. And just taking a beautiful breath in here. And out. And again, deep breath in. And out. I'm going to get you to rock and roll along your spine, making your way up to sit. Rocking along the spine in this way really starts to calm our nervous system. And we're just going to come over onto hands and knees. We're going to be coming into cat-cow here. So our hands are going to be just underneath our shoulder blades. Our knees are underneath our hips. And as we inhale, we are flexing the spine downwards. And we're drawing our head and neck back. And as we exhale, we're drawing the chin towards the chest, making a C with the spine. Inhaling as we flex the spine downwards, arching back through the spine. And as we exhale, we're drawing our chin to our chest. You can make this movement slow, or you can make this movement fast. If you are making the movement fast, make sure you have the throat lock on so your head isn't flicking. We're here for a couple of minutes. Start on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. The quicker the movement, the more energy you are moving through your spine. Inhaling back to a neutral spine. And exhaling as we come back into baby pose. You can bring your toes together, knees apart, and allowing yourself to come down, touching the forehead on the ground. The arms are back behind us. Palms are facing up towards the ceiling. This position offers space for all our bits and pieces. If you did want the full pose, you bring the knees together and come down that way. Whatever feels better for you this morning, we're just going to be here resting just for a moment Continue bringing your gaze in and up to your third eye. Concentrate on your breath. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Allowing your shoulders to completely let go here. Make your breath long, slow, and deep. If you're in the full pose, allowing your in-breath to touch to feel your tummy, so it's really pressing against your thigh. This can be great for a lymphatic release. As you inhale here, we're just going to bring our hands just underneath our shoulders, and as we exhale, we're coming up back into a seated position. And we're just going to come into a washing machine now. So our fingers are going to be on our shoulders, whilst our thumbs are going to be at the back of the shoulders. And we're just going to be inhaling towards our left here, and then exhaling towards the right. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. The movement's actually going to become quite quick. We're sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Allow your gaze to come completely down. And don't push yourself here. As you start to warm up, the sides will get a little more range of motion here. Just concentrate on your breath. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Make the breath sharp and short through the nose. Allow your sides to warm up and get more movement now. This is really working your lats, which has a direct impact on our pelvis and diaphragm. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling Inhaling, raising the arms up, applying the mula band, squeezing your sexual organs and anus together, lengthening through your spine, taking your gaze in and up to your third eye. And as you exhale, just drawing the arms down through your aura and touching the earth, connecting with her support, her foundation. And from here, I would like to invite you to come and lie flat in a mini Shavasana. Actually, before we do that, we're going to just do some shoulder rolls. So we're going to stay in easy pose. And as we inhale, we're coming forward, rolling the shoulders forward and up. And as we exhale, we're dropping the shoulder blades back down the back. Inhaling as we come forward and up, exhaling as we drop the shoulders down. Take your gaze in and up to your third eye and just move with this movement, with the breath. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Really starting to draw the energy up into your throat chakra here. Continuous sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Start noticing how this movement is starting to affect the mind. To affect your nervous system. Inhaling as we bring the shoulders up. Exhaling as we bring the shoulders down. And now we can come into a mini Shavasana. So we're going to, you can bring a bolster underneath your knees to make it completely comfortable for you. But we're just going to completely let go just for a few minutes here. And I'm going to get you to really focus on your breath. Really starting to make your breath inaudible. How quiet can you make your inhale? And how quiet can you make your exhale? Allowing your body to completely let go in this pose. Allowing the earth to support you. Starting to feel the energy shifts within you. What are you noticing? You may be feeling the energy in you and around you. Continue trying to make the breath as audible as you can. Allow the breath to be subtle, gentle. I'm going to get you to just start bringing some movement back to your beautiful body, wiggling your toes and your fingers. You might like to draw one knee to the chest, followed by the other one, and just giving your lower back some love, rocking from side to side before starting to rock and roll up into a seated position. We're going to come into our final meditation this morning, which is all about clearing or making our intuition clear. It's also going to protect our hearts and open our hearts at the same time. So it's a beautiful meditation. What we're going to be doing is just sitting in easy pose. Our gaze is just going to be closed. Our eyes are going to be closed this morning. The mudra we're going to be using is we're going to be coming into Gya mudra. So our index finger and thumb are together. All other fingers are out nice and straight. The spine is long and the hands are coming beside the shoulders. So the elbows are nice and nestled just beside the sides. And we're going to be using the mantra Sat Narayan Wahe Guru Hari Narayan Satnam. So we're actually going to be repeating this mantra 3 times on one breath. And we're going to continue this for about 5 minutes or so this morning. So I'll just repeat that again. It's Sat Narayan Wahe Guru Hari Narayan Satnam. Okay, so everyone just getting into position here. We're going to take a beautiful inhale together and exhale. Enjoy your meditation this morning. Inhale to chant. Sat Narayan Wahe Guru Hari Narayan Satnam. 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 Sat Narayan Waheguru 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 Hari Narayan Satnam. Taking a nice deep breath in here. And out. Inhaling as we bring our arms up to 60 degrees, and we're going to begin a breath of fire. A breath of fire is equal inhale, exhale through the nose, drawing our navel back towards our spine on the exhale. We're just going to be here for a minute. Inhaling, drawing the hands all the way up, straight up above your head, applying the Mula Bandha, squeezing your sexual organs and anus together, lengthening through your spine. And exhaling, drawing your arms down through your aura. And just coming to be very still with yourself, just for a moment. Starting to allow any higher guidance to drop in here. You can either stay in seated meditation or you can come and lie down for your final Shavasana, allowing yourself to continue the healing from this beautiful mantra and continue to receive any messages, words of guidance from your higher self today. As you continue to rest, the card we pulled today was the anointed. Answer the call, leadership, empowerment, and soul gifts. Rose oil has been used to anoint initiates through the ages, royalty too. This card is here to heal you into an even more powerful expression of what you came here to be and do. It's calling you to step forth into your inner queendom and kingdom, to answer the greatest call of your soul and face your true north, to see even more of what you came here to share, to acknowledge your arrival as the initiate of your life, to shed the external noise that may have been stopping you from being all that you already are, to realize that you've been training for this for a very long time, perhaps even lifetimes. The path your soul chose to walk is one that few have the courage to walk, and you came here for this. You're being led through this. Your soul is ancient, and with every step you've taken in every body you've been planted in, you've gathered a kaleidoscope of gifts that are ready to be shown and shared. You're being called to deeply trust the call that you've been hearing, to lead, to lead, to lead. The path you're here to pave has not been walked the way you'll walk it. And as with all ancient initiates, healers, visionaries, creatives, and leaders, you're just one magnificent thread in the tapestry of life. So go your own way, trust the road that beckons you forth, and always be led from within. How are you being called to step forward and lead? What a beautiful card to receive as we've been shedding the past week. So encouraging for all of us to know that we are here for a reason. And as the full moon comes on Sunday, we need to shine our own lights in this world. Starting to bring some movement back to your body, wiggling your toes, your fingers, and stretching into your body glove however you see fit. Starting to make your way over onto whichever side feels better for you today. And just dropping into a space of deep gratitude. Grateful for all the lessons, all the challenges, all the souls that have led you here. Grateful for all the decisions you've made that have led you to this point in time where nothing is wrong. You are whole. Starting to make your way up into a seated position. We are going to bless each other with the long time sun prayer, followed by a long sat, short nam. Drawing your hands into prayer mudra with the thumbs at the sternum. Going to invite you to take a beautiful inhale here. And exhale. And inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Drawing your thumbs to your third eye, may your light, your wisdom always guide you. Drawing your thumbs to your lips, may your truth, your honesty always guide you. And drawing your thumbs to your heart, may your love, your compassion always guide you. and surrendering to your higher self. Sanam. Sanam. I hope everyone has a beautiful day today, a beautiful weekend. Stay as dry as possible. Of course, if you have any questions regarding the classes or if you need other variations, please reach out. And yeah, I will see you all next week. Satnam.